Seniors with atrial fibrillation, a condition their doctors said required lifelong medication, are watching their heart rhythm return to normal. No new drugs, no procedures, no hospital visits. One simple morning practice, done in under 4 minutes, that directly influences the electrical system controlling your heartbeat. This isn't in any prescription pad. It never will be, because you cannot patent a breathing technique. You cannot charge $400 a month for a glass of water with the right mineral in it. The pharmaceutical model has zero financial incentive to tell a senior with AFib that something free is working, and working in ways that are now showing up in cardiology research journals. In the next 4 minutes, I am going to show you exactly what these seniors are doing, why it works biologically, and the one mineral deficiency that cardiologists now believe is the hidden trigger behind most AFib episodes in adults over 65. A deficiency your last blood test almost certainly did not check for. Stay with me, because what comes next changes how you think about your heart forever.
Longevity Vault.
Most seniors with AFib were handed a prescription and sent home with one explanation. Your heart is beating irregularly. This medication will control it. And that explanation, while not wrong, is devastatingly incomplete. Here is what it left out. Your heart does not beat because of muscle alone. It beats because of electrical signals. Tiny, precise, perfectly timed electrical pulses that travel through your heart in a specific sequence, telling each chamber when to contract, when to rest, when to push blood forward. AFib happens when that electrical system goes chaotic. The upper chambers of your heart stop contracting in rhythm and start quivering, firing signals randomly up to 350 times per minute, sending disorganized blood flow through your body and creating the conditions for dangerous clots to form. Now here is what your prescription does. It slows the electrical chaos down. It manages the rate. It reduces the clotting risk. What it does not do, what no medication currently does, is address why the electrical system went chaotic in the first place. And that why, that root cause, is where these seniors found their answer.
At one point, researchers began asking a question that the standard cardiology model had overlooked for decades. What controls the electrical system of the heart at a cellular level? The answer, confirmed across multiple peer-reviewed studies, is electrolytes, specifically magnesium. Magnesium is the mineral responsible for regulating the electrical channels in every heart cell. It controls the flow of calcium and potassium in and out of cardiac muscle, the precise movement that creates a normal, rhythmic heartbeat. When magnesium is depleted, the electrical channels destabilize. Calcium floods the cells uncontrolled. The carefully timed sequence that produces a normal heartbeat breaks down. And what the research found next stopped cardiologists cold. A study published in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that low magnesium levels were directly associated with significantly higher rates of AFib in older adults. But here is what makes this personal. Standard blood tests do not accurately measure magnesium. The serum magnesium test, the one your doctor routinely orders, measures magnesium in the blood, but only 1% of your body's magnesium lives in the blood. The other 99% lives inside cells, particularly heart muscle cells. Your blood test came back normal. Your heart cells were running on empty, and nobody connected those two facts. The morning practice that is producing these results in seniors with AFib combines two things simultaneously. The first is slow diaphragmatic breathing. Not deep breathing in the general sense, a specific pattern. 4 seconds in through the nose, hold for 2 seconds, 6 seconds out through the mouth. Done for 4 minutes every morning before getting out of bed. Here is why this works biologically. This breathing pattern directly activates the vagus nerve, the longest nerve in the body that runs from the brain down through the heart. Vagal activation is the body's own natural mechanism for slowing and regulating heart rhythm.
It is the same mechanism cardiologists attempt to trigger artificially with certain medications. A 2022 study in the journal Frontiers in Cardiovascular Medicine confirmed that slow-paced breathing significantly increased vagal tone in adults with irregular heart rhythms, producing measurable improvements in heart rate variability, the key marker of cardiac electrical stability.
The second is magnesium glycinate supplementation, taken with warm water every morning. Not magnesium oxide, the cheap form found in most supplements that absorbs poorly. Magnesium glycinate, the highly bioavailable form that crosses into cardiac cells efficiently. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition confirmed that magnesium glycinate supplementation raised intracellular magnesium levels, the levels that actually matter for heart function, significantly more effectively than other forms. Together, vagal breathing restoring the nervous system's control over heart rhythm, and magnesium glycinate restoring the cellular mineral environment that makes normal rhythm possible. These two morning practices address the root cause that medication manages but never fixes. Seniors are not stopping their medication. That is not what this is. What they are doing is giving their heart what the prescription never provided: the raw biological conditions that allow a normal rhythm to return and sustain itself. 4 minutes of breathing, one supplement taken with warm water, every morning, before anything else. The cardiologists reviewing these outcomes are not dismissing them. They are studying them, because the results are showing up in places that cannot be ignored. Your heart is electrical. Electricity needs the right environment to flow correctly. Now you know what that environment requires and exactly how to rebuild it before your next appointment.